สวัสดีครับทุกคนไม่รู้ว่ามีใครอยู่หรือเปล่าไม่ได้แจ้งประกาศกันเท่าไหร่นะครับก็เดี๋ยวอีกประมาณ2 นาทีนะครับผมจะมีการpitch project กันนะครับที่มีคุณลิลลี่เขาเป็นคนที่มาช่วยดูให้เรานะครับผมใครที่สนใจก็มาดูทาง Facebook ไลฟ์ก็ได้อันนี้มี pitch โอเคสวัสดีครับคุณรัตตาเมืองโอเคครับผมเดี๋ยวผมจะต้องไปเตรียมตัวแล้วก็รอสวัสดีครับคุณสุวิทย์นะครับโอเคใช้ได้เลยโอเคมีคนมาอยู่แล้วเอาละเดี๋ยวผมก็จะไปปิดหน้าตัวเองก่อนแล้วก็ไปในห้องโอเค All right. Hi, Lily. Hi, Burr. And hi, Kunti, right? So I think right now it's 8 p.m. and I think it's a time. I already do the YouTube live. So today is gonna be a pitch, and we have people put the name on the list for I believe 19 people. So let's see. Some people they might be absent, but we can do the new people as well. So it's exactly at 8 p.m. right now. Lily, are you ready?
Yes, I am. Thank you very much.
Okay. So the first person I'm gonna read on the list is gonna be Kwan Long, Sergey, Pennis, JT, Sean Pry, 309. Crew Egg, today he have to do the video, so he might skip. And Kun Papa Lalong after that. 9, the Jump 10, and Nong Tae. Muffin gonna change to a friend because she had the teeth surgery. And Kun FDNKW, Kun JK and No Met, and then what else? Show Sapien and Pun. All right. Okay. Right. Should we start, Lily?
I'm here. Yes, of course.
Okay. So maybe let's start with should we do the pitch right now, and maybe I'm gonna share the Twitter. So for the people who pitch, you can put your post, the Twitter post, in the text for voice room, and then I can share my screen, and you can talk about
in Thailand.
Okay, cool. Kun Kwan Long, can you put your Twitter account on the text for voice room, please?
Okay.
Yeah, and then after that,
please.
Text for voice room is in the above of the Let's Speak English, and then you can pitch, and then after that Lily, Burr, and Kunti gonna comment. Yeah, so for other people who gonna pitch tonight, please put your Twitter on text for voice room, and then I'm gonna put in the share screen. Okay, perfect. Lily, Burr, and Kunti, I think maybe we should start can you introduce yourself a bit? What do you guys do? And then after that we can start the pitch. Do you think that's a good idea? What do you think? Talk about your project.
Of course.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that, please. give it to you, Lily. Go ahead.
Hello, everyone. I'm Lily Nicole Art on Twitter. Please call me Lily Nicole. I am actually a abstract artist and a writer. My day job is in my day job, I work as a media relations strategist, and I work with nonprofit organizations, and I help them to polish their media strategies so that they can do good work. I'm using social audio for marketing, which is why I'm on social media apps like Twitter Spaces, Clubhouse, and Green Room. I do a lot of networking to learn business insights, and I use those insights to share them with my followers. Thank you very much for having me.
Perfect. And I saw Lily and Burr and Kunti always in the Twitter space. So I think you guys are perfect could help us. All right. Next, Kun Burr. Is it Burr, right? Burr. Burr. Do you mind to introduce?
Yes.
Okay, please go ahead.
Okay.
Is that you, right?
You guys hear me?
Okay.
Hi, so I'm Burr. My Twitter is Burr_69. So I've been holding a lot of communities, or building a community on Twitter Spaces. Everyone kind of navigate through, the NFT world, be able to educate themselves and educate each other as well. To share knowledge and be able to build each other up so we can grow as a community and succeed as a community. The main focus basically to educate everyone we can so people have the knowledge to be able to avoid scams that are going on, to be able to protect themselves in this NFT world, and also to be able to get feedback on their projects, criticism in a safe space.
Perfect. Thank you for joining us today, Lily and Burr. All right, and next, Kun T. You are Thai. You are Thai too, right, Kun T? Can you speak a bit about yourself and anything? T by T, right?
Hi. So I'm T. My Twitter's NFT by T. So, besides the NFT, I've sort of navigated around the areas of social impact and business. So more, growing a business, understanding the business, and basically being able to, express what you wanted for your business. So I've been in that line for a little while, and just mainly managing humans in a general spectrum. But yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell. I'm happy to answer any questions if you like.
Cool. All right. And then maybe later after we pitch, and then maybe if you have like any session on Twitter, I would let you guys talk about it. Okay. So I think we can start with Kun Kwan Long, and I believe you put your Twitter is here, Kun Kwan Long, right? And then number second, if you can put your Twitter on the line, I think after that you see the Sir J Pennis JT. You guys can put your Twitter, and then after that I can open it. All right. Okay, Kun Kwan Long, let's start with you. So please talk about your project and then about the marketing plan, and then our host could give you a recommendation. All right, let's start with you. Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. First of all, thank you, Lily, Nicole, Burr, T, and Kun T. Yes. My name is Nick. Huan Long is my pet name. She was stray cat, and she was my inspiration. After I adopt her for a few months, she passed away because before I adopt her, someone kicked her heart and she got injured and doctor can't help her. You can read more about her in my Twitter. Yes. So Kwan Long is my inspiration. I want to build a community that maybe use my art to support animals in the future. So my verse is Kwan Long Universe. Now it has 4 areas: food, character, land, and storytelling. As I like to lie and tell somebody about feeling or emotion. So, sorry, a little bit nervous. Okay, food area now, it is meatball collection. This come from Thai food, Luk Chin. That it is a favorite food in Thai. So I put a different character in half of meatball, like the star, carrier, or ghost. I'm planning to make 100 pieces for this collection. The second character now I'm work. I just finished this collection. As I am fortune teller, so this a little bit inspired me to like a tarot card. So in this collection, I have 80 pieces. 22 special, 56 common, and 2 rare. And for the person who buy my piece, I for 5 common, 2 common plus 1 special and 1 rare will get wallpaper lucky charm that I custom especially for you. You can find it in OpenSea. And for storytelling, now I'm work on a depression project. Depression, depression, disaster project. As I have experienced myself, and I believe that many people didn't understand how they feel or how they think. That's my inspiration. Thank you, all of you.
All right. So, what do you think, Lily? Do you have any recommendation? Oh, and do you have like a marketing plan, Kwan Long?
So I just joined NFT about 3 weeks.
Okay. All right. So, okay, you finished? Lily, what do you?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So if you're going to do a voice pitch, it's very important to speak very slowly. That's the most important thing because people want to hear the story. So we know you're nervous, so slow down a little bit, take a deep breath. Maybe, especially for English, you might want to elongate your syllables a little bit more because I know that Thai uses more. It's announced. I'm sorry. There is more. How do you say? I want to say things are not necessarily. Sorry, it's a very different syllabary or language system from English. So the short vowels might be a little bit difficult for English speakers to hear. So those or E sounds, you might want to stretch them out a little bit, elongate a little bit more than you would be comfortable with so that people can hear you. So that's the first point. So work on your pronunciation. It's very important. Even for a short presentation, people would, you should be able to make yourself understood. Next thing, this is for everyone in the room, not just for her, okay? So the next thing is you also want to speak less English than you know, because you want to, the more you have to speak is the more stressed you'll get. So if you can speak continuously for 1 minute, make your presentation 30 seconds. Okay. So that you're not so stressed out, and you can speak for 2 minutes, but it's still a lot of information to put into 2 minutes. Next thing that's very important, everybody, when you're doing your presentation, you start with the name of the project, something else about the amount of characters that are there, or what kind of project it is, because people want to know if it's a collection, or if it's AR or VR or abstract art or something. So you tell them what kind of project it is, and then explain why you did it. Why are you interested in this project? And then talk about your skills. And then you can say something extra. So I think everything that you said was wonderful. Please make sure that when you're reading back your presentation, write it all down and rearrange the order until it sounds very natural for someone who is listening to catch what you're saying. So when you're speaking, someone has to visualize what you're saying, because they don't have something to read in order to catch your words. So I will leave that here, and when other people are speaking, I'll be able to give you better advice. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's a good point. คุณควันหลง you catch it right เข้าใจนะเข้าใจใช่ไหมครับ
Yes. Thank you very much for your suggestions.
Perfect. I think most of people here maybe haven't been in the real Twitter space at all, so that's good. Kun Burr and Kun T, do you have anything, any suggestion for Kwan Long?
I agree with everything Lily has said, but yeah, I do want to emphasize on the speaking slowly, because for me that literally is what encapsulates me as a listener. So it's just speaking slowly so that I can assimilate it and actually take it all in. And I think that's apart from that, for me, I mean, it's all been said. I agree with everything Lily has mentioned to you, but you've got to speak slowly so people don't get lost literally within the first few seconds of what you're saying. And I think that's important. That's basically what separates, an individual from taking the information in and not taking it in. But yeah, apart from that, I do wish you all the best in the journey.
Thank you. Okay, Burr. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, definitely, Lily pretty much covered it. But just to reinforce that, if you're nervous or you're feeling a little distracted while you're speaking, it's not gonna hurt you to just take a second, take a breath, and just calm yourself down a little bit. Because the thing is, people will wait for you for a second so you can catch your breath and relax, so you can speak a little more clearly, get your thoughts gathered. It's gonna turn out a lot better than you trying to rush through things. So definitely that, and the pronunciation factor is definitely key. I know it's difficult when you're learning a new language, but definitely speaking slowly and practicing your pronunciation on words, especially with they're very short vowels and stuff, like Lily said. So that's a key factor in English. Is just they're not going to be able to process everything you're saying if you're cutting things short a little bit. And being nervous, and you just need to slow it down.
Right. Cool. Perfect.
Thank you very much.
So first we learn speak slowly and calm down. Don't have to be rushed. I know you guys, like many of you are very new. So yeah, so just like try to speak slowly and don't push too much information, right? Just like, just maybe like if it's like 2 minutes, maybe you try to do like 1 minute, something like that. All right. So move to the next one. It's Kun, are you here? Kun Sergey. And then if not, Pentis or JT. Let's see you guys. I haven't seen them on the list. So maybe next is Kun Sean Pry. Kun Sean Pry, I saw you are here. Can you put your Twitter in the text for voice room, and then I'm gonna show it in the screen. Okay, perfect.
Yes, I just shared it.
All right. Okay. You guys see.
You
can go ahead.
Yeah.
Kun Sean Pry, go ahead.
Thank you. And you can check the website. I think it's better for explaining.
Okay.
Hi everyone. I would say thank you very much for the space and also everyone to give me a suggestion today. My name is Win. A little bit about myself. I was a graphic designer and UX UI designer before, but now I am full-time digital artist and also NFT artist. So today would like to talk about my project. It's called Mask On Collection. Basically, it's a NFT mask collection that I inspired from the mystery drama film called I White Shut by Stanley Kubrick. So basically, the story is about the love couple that are living together with a bad relationship, and one day, the guy he bumped into the secret club.
Okay,
where-
stop.
Sorry.
Okay, your presentation is great, but you're rushing it.
Oh,
So-
sorry.
Slow down.
Yeah. So you said the name of the movie. You stop and you take a deep breath. Okay, a deep breath is less than a second, less than half a second. It sounds like a lot of time for you, but you want to stop in order to give everyone time to recollect what you are saying. Eyes wide shut. Oh, that movie. Get them to search their memory while you wait to get the audience to join you in imagining this idea, right? So
Yeah.
you give them time to remember it. And then, of course, Stanley Kubrick is the director, right? But what was the name of the star of the film?
The name of the star, the actor, he is the Tom Cruise. And
Wait, stop. So everybody knows who Tom Cruise is.
yeah.
So you have a visual clue right there. Everybody knows Tom Cruise. So you say, yeah, Stanley Kubrick is a name everyone knows because of his reputation, but Tom Cruise is a person people can visualize. So when you're speaking, it's really important to get a visual anchor on what you're saying. So that it starred Tom Cruise and Nicole Kidman, right? Right, something like that. And then you wait again, and then you continue. And then when you say a couple in a bad marriage, you stop again. Because every time you say something, you want people to imagine what you're saying and then catch up with the presentation. Do you understand? So you pause for effect. All right. Could you please continue? And remember what I said. At a point in the story when you want people to imagine what you're saying. Remember, you're not at a race, okay? It's not like the Kentucky Derby. You're not hurrying to the end presentation. You're trying to capture the audience. You want them to fall in love with your project, and they can't do that if they're not imagining anything. If they're just words are coming out, right? you need them to get into the story. You can pull them into the story with this film, okay? And everybody loves a good juicy story, right? So let's do that.
All right. Very good point. Thank you very much. So I will continue with some part of the story again. So one day, the guy in the movie, he is Tom Cruise, right? He bumped into the secret orgy, secret society, where everyone wear the mask and do the bad thing together. So no one know each other, and they can do anything that they want. So it's kind of very mystery and dark inside. So after I watched that movie, I kind of upset with that idea that people can have some secret space to do whatever they can not do in the real world, in front of the family, stranger, or anything in the society. So I developed from that idea to create the mask collection in a dark theme also. So I would like to create the dark art and community to give the people the sense of secret society, that nobody know who you are behind the mask. But I don't want to encourage people to do any bad thing. Yeah, it just I just would like to convey the feeling, and also the unique art that what I passionate about. So for the visual itself, I'm trying to create the unique art style by shape and form of the mask, piece by piece. They are all handcrafted, and all of the masks, which is now 23 pieces, they are under the 4 themes, which is I call it as a race. So number one race is called majestic. Number 2 is wild. Number 3 is death. Number 4 is spirit. So each race have their own philosophy and quote. They created in order to reflect the various character of the people. So I want people to check the collection, and they can feel that they can choose and own it, and they kind of can touch with some of the philosophy behind the theme of the marks together, something like that. And yeah, next part I would like to talk about the plan and roadmap for this project also. Regarding the plan, I divide it to a chapter. In the chapter 1, there will be 120 marks in this chapter, and currently there are 23 marks in the collection already. I created I can create it 3 to 5 pieces per week, and half of them already were sold. You guys can check it. I hope you will like it. Yes. And lastly, I would like to talk about the giveaway also, because I would like people to I'm trying to find a way to allow the people engage with my art. So basically, the mask holder can send me their portrait picture. So I will put the mask on their picture, and send back to them in a JPEG or PNG. So and they can post it on the social media, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that they would like to, so they can kind of engage and interact more with the art itself, I believe. And lastly, again, if this project is work well, and I'm not too broke, I will. There is 2 future plan that I'm planning. I will continue the chapter 2 of this mark, maybe come with a new race, I will create the story artwork in Foundation also, which is I believe it will support the kind of community, the kind of the collection itself that I'm now really passionate about it. Yeah, I think that pretty much is. Thank you very much.
All right. What do you think, Lily? Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I think Burr and T would like to take this on.
You guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I think, I mean, Lily actually stopping you and telling you to be, precise, to be a bit slow actually drew my attention. So I started to engage more with what you were saying. And what I did like was as you were going along, you were pretty much segmenting it. So I, went from one particular part and then I went to the part where you were talking about, where you got to what got me when you said, in conclusion, you're basically taking us on a journey and you took your time, and that for me is a positive. So that's the part that I'm going to say. I'm going to let everybody else have a chance to elaborate, but I liked that part.
Okay. Right. Burr or Lily?
Burr?
Hi, Burr. Are you there?
Hi, sorry, I was on mute.
Okay. All right, sir. Go ahead.
Definitely. What was I gonna say? Sorry. The when you do your presentation, down it definitely registers a lot better. I would definitely try to grab their attention more with like the whole storyline that you're doing, and tying it in with something people can relate to, like like Lily said, bringing Tom Cruise into it so people can visualize it, and like they can you're trying to the movie you're trying to refer to, and if you could just when you're speaking, just expand a little more, be more concise. That'll definitely help. It's just when she stopped you and you slowed down, it definitely helped me focus a little more on what you were saying.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Burr. I'll just add up by saying that when you're nervous about a presentation, you have a tendency, I know it happens to me all the time. I'll have a tendency to repeat myself, or I'll go, oh, did I say that 3 times? And then usually, because we know we have to come to a stop, but we feel like we feel bad about stopping. But it's okay to stop. Or if you say everything slowly, you don't have to repeat everything. And also, I think that this is something for everyone to make note of. If you have, your story needs to have a punchline. So, for example, you're talking about masks, right? So behind the mask, when you say something like that, it's such a strong and such a powerful visual. You can give, this idea of behind the mask. It sounds really mysterious already. And then you can start the story like that, right? By pulling people into the idea. You start out by talking about the mask project. So if you say, hi, I'm an NFT artist and I have a mask project, it doesn't sound as dramatic as behind the mask. And then you say, hi, I am, and then you say your name and you say, I'm an artist and my project is about something related to masks or the community aspect. And then you say, I'm minting this project as an NFT. right? You put that in at the last part. So you pull all of the words that will give you a strong an image or visual cue as to what is going to come next will help your presentation better. This is for everyone. Okay, so if you have any phrases in your presentation that can paint a picture, that can literally put an image in the mind of the listener, you have to put those in front. It doesn't matter. We all start our presentations by, "Hi, my name is Lily Nicole." But sometimes you need to start a different way. Okay, and this is one presentation in which a nice phrase, a catchphrase, will help the presentation to really stand out. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, you got it right, Kun Sean Pride?
Yes,
Okay, perfect.
that's very good.
Thank you very much for Lily, Kun T, and Kun Burr. Very nice. All right. So next gonna be, let's see, the volunteer. Okay, Kun out team 2. Is it Alien Nation? All right, Alien Nation, go ahead.
Hi, from Alien Nation. First,
Wait. Stop. Okay, I'm going to stop you again. You see how you started that? We come from Alien Nation. I like it. Don't be shy.
No
You're
shy,
trying
no shy.
Yeah, you're trying to get me to buy this thing. Right? What are you doing? Are you giving them away? Are you selling your project for money?
No,
You're not selling it?
I need to selling it.
Oh, yeah. So sell it to me.
Okay.
Alien Nation is a collection of 9,000 unique NFT we mint on the Polygon chain. Our price is 50 Matic. The alien is randomly generated from the random combination of over 200 draw possible traits, include mood, hair, skin, clothing, headwear, and more. Alien Nation is built on the idea that different race, color, skin, area, and are on important in building an NFT society. And why you need to minting Alien Nation? Alien collector can access to raffle to give away NFT, ETH prize, and activity in future. By getting the alien, you can vote feedback in our community of the project. Why we choose the mint on Polygon? Because for benefit saving gas fee for customer. What the Matic? The Matic is a ERC20 token that used to power by the Polygon. Our roadmap on season 1, when we pre-sale, we give away game or give away our 5 alien game play in the Twitter and Discord. And after we sold 10%, we will give away 1 Ethereum to the aliens holder by raffle in our Discord. And when we sell 25%, we giving away 2 ETH to alien holder and give away 5 alien NFT by raffle in our Discord too. And we donate 1 ETH to buy the NFT from new artists by raffle in our Twitter and Discord. Then when we sell 50%, we give away 2 ETH to alien holder by raffle in our Discord. And we give away NFT that we buy before to the alien holder also by raffle. why we donate the NFT and give away back to alien holder, because we have the idea to need to give a chance to the new artists. They can, by maybe they are no name, nobody, and we think if we have some money from our selling, we need to give the chance to them and give away their NFT to our alien holder to increase the community NFT. So 75% we give away the 3 ETH to alien holder by raffle in our Discord, and we donate 1 ETH to buy NFT from new artists by raffle on our Twitter. And then when we sold out 100%, we give away 4 ETH to aliens holder by raffle in our Discord and give back the NFT that we buy from the artist to alien holder. And we have the charity plan. After sold out, we will donate 1 ETH to the organization or help people about COVID-19. And our plan on season 2, the aliens holder from season 1 can be the giveaway the NFT on season 2 by raffle in our Discord. And we plan to the merchandise for selling after
Great.
Mm.
Okay, go ahead.
And some idea, back to some idea we create. We need to respect the programmer because they are very important to make the NFT growing up. That we put the gimmick tattoo on the eyeglass, on the t-shirt. Some symbol is a coding of computer on our aliens.
All right.
Finish.
Okay. All right. Anybody have any comment?
T, do you want to grab this one?
So,
Yes, I do actually. I think the first thing I'm going to say is you need to I heard everything you said, but I think you need to compartmentalize it a bit more. So in other words, you need to make it a bit shorter. You've conveyed the same information. The information you've conveyed, you can convey in a more precise way and then give people the room to go searching for more things to do. If you give them a chance to actually make their own discoveries, then come back to you, ask questions and stuff. You poured out, in my opinion, you poured out a bit too much for an initial, pitch and stuff. I mean, it's great. You're very informative, which is good. I like the pace at which you're going, 100%. But just give that little room for curiosity, and that sort of gets people more, interested. As such, yeah, that's pretty much what I've got to say.
Okay, thank you.
Definitely. So, I think you should definitely when you're shortening it too, should plan like some type of way to hook them into going into your website so they can find out information themselves. Because once you kind of grab their attention and then redirect it to your site, you kind of explore, because you don't have to. I think you definitely over-explained it a little bit for a pitch. Just shorten it a little bit. Try to try to find, you know, a place where you can where you grab their attention and redirect it to your site so they can really kind of go down that rabbit hole. And you know, if they have interest, really educate themselves and be able to read off your page. You don't have to explain everything from your page. I would definitely maybe before you present next time, jot down, you know, points that you want to hit, and you know, hit those hooks points so you can kind of redirect them to your site so they can you know, really dive deep into it themselves. I don't think it's necessary to explain everything in so much detail, but you know, you're great, and the speed was, you know, good. It let us process all the info you were giving for sure.
I will add something like just a quick copywriting. Sorry, just for copywriting. When you're writing copy for your advertising, you know, especially when it's like enter a raffle to win up to 4 ETH. That means it covers 1 ETH to 4 ETH, right? So you don't have to say it 4 times. You can say just 1 time. Up to 4 ETH means that there's a price range. So that sounds nice, especially if you're saying the pitch, right? You can say it like that. Of course, when you're speaking, you're advertising, you know, you're advertising your NFTs. So when you're speaking, it's going to sound a little bit different from when you're writing it. So this is a quick tip for everyone in the room. If you have to make a kind of a presentation where you have to speak, write it down and then find all of the verbs that you're going to use to get people to do things. So enter raffle, buy, watch, listen, visit, explore. Our homepage, visit our website, follow us on Twitter. You find those and then pull them towards the beginning of sentences, because when people are listening, when they hear a verb, it's easier for them to imagine an action. You know, it pings that part of the brain that wants to move. So if you bury it in the middle of the sentence, it's going to be very difficult for people to grab hold of it. That's one tip. One more tip, when you have to make any kind of verbal presentation, practice. So after you finished writing, practice by walking around and reading it. If you have to stop and read it, it's too difficult for everybody to hear. But if you can walk around and read it, and you're basically going to start ad-libbing, and then you keep repeating it until it starts sounding really natural to you. So if you can walk and talk about your project, then it means that someone will be able to listen effortlessly, because you can do 2 operations at the same time. If you have to be like, oh no, I have to stop and read it, then the speaker is going to have to do a lot of work to understand what you're saying. All right, let's stop here and let's continue with the other presentations. Thank you.
Right. Thank you. Just
Thank you.
just want to ask you guys, like, is it a good idea that, like, maybe I have Kupat, who she's an English teacher, maybe she can summarize a bit, because like on the YouTube channel, some people don't understand English, maybe wrap up like shortly, right? Kupat, what do you think? Can you do that? Wrap up like shortly? Did you?
ได้
okay.
ค่ะ Can you want me to do in
Yeah,
Thai or in
Thai,
English?
Just shortly. Yeah, summarize from the alien nation. Yeah, from the whole thing, and then after that too. Do you mind that, Lily? Sorry, Lily and Kun T and Burr. What do you think? Is it okay?
Oh, please. We'd love that.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I just have this idea. Okay, Kupat, just like the whole idea from the 3 commentator. Yeah, just wrap up for that's. Thank you. Go ahead, Kupat.
ค่ะค่ะก็คุณลิลลี่นะคะ suggest แนะนำให้เวลาเราพูดหรือว่า present นะคะให้เราเวลาเราพูดrepeat หลายๆครั้งอะค่ะจริงๆเราสามารถเขียนออกมาแล้วก็รวมประโยคให้มันเป็นใจความใหญ่อันเดียวได้โดยที่เราอาจจะไม่ต้องพูดข้อความเดิมๆซ้ำๆแล้วก็ถ้าเกิดข้อมูลแบบ ที่เป็นดีเทลเชิงลึกอะค่ะถ้าอยู่ในเว็บไซต์อยู่แล้วจริงๆเราสามารถบอกคนฟังอะค่ะให้ไปอ่านรายละเอียดในเว็บไซต์ได้แล้วก็เก็บข้อมูลที่มันสำคัญที่เอามาพูดเพื่อให้คนดึงดูดความสนใจของคนฟังแล้วก็เวลาพรีเซนต์ถ้าเกิดเราเอาบางทีอะค่ะถ้าเราเอา verb ขึ้นประโยคด้านหน้าค่ะคนฟังก็จะรู้ว่าอ๋ออันเนี้ยก็คือเขาอยากคนพูดอยากให้คนฟังทำอะไรอย่างเช่นบอกให้ enter raffle อย่างเงี้ยค่ะคนฟังก็จะเข้าใจมากขึ้นว่าอ๋อการที่เขาจะได้รางวัลอย่างนี้เขาต้องทำอะไรบ้างแทนที่จะพูดเป็นประโยคยาวๆก็คือเอา verb มาขึ้นต้นก่อนก็อาจจะเป็นไอเดียที่น่าสนใจ
Right.
ค่ะแล้วก็ถ้าเวลาฝึกใช่ไหมคะก็ถ้าเราเดินไปด้วยพูดไปด้วยได้ใช่ไหมคะก็แปลว่าคนฟังก็จะสามารถตามเราทันได้ประมาณเนี้ยค่ะ
Okay, perfect. Okay, move to the next.
Great comment.
Okay. Next, Kun Tae, go ahead. Sweet symbiote, right?
Oh, my cue already,
Yeah.
right? But I think it's not my cue
It's
yet.
okay. I just
All right.
put
It's
I just
okay.
put from the list. So people who want to speak, you just put your Twitter on the after the Nong Tae. Right now, the latest one is Nong Tae. Yeah. Okay, Nong Tae, go ahead.
Oh, all right. It's okay. Hi, คุณนิโคลคุณทีคุณเบอร์คุณพีท and ครูแพทokay, I'm walking right now.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
Fabulous.
Welcome to my sweet symbiote world. I am the owner of this collection. My collection background actually my world big after nuclear apocalypse of World War III. As a result of that, most of our own world population in our planet is on a danger of extinct situation. So only highly evil people have a symbiote gene inside the body, have still alive. Just only few people. Symbiote is a parasite from the outside world. Have to stay with the host, and symbiote can provide host have a superpower and ability to be a stronger one. Symbiote have a outstanding ability that can change body, can transform body to various form, and stronger than the own world human before World War. Anyway, my symbiote cannot live day by day. They have to be stronger by with each other, become generation 2 and generation 3. So now my generation 1 already released 100 pieces, and I keep continuing with generation 2. Generation 2 is from generation 1 fusion with generation 1. You can see in my Twitter, Kun Pit,
Yep.
on my pin. Yeah, you see in the comment of this pin. You can click right there below on the comment.
This one, right?
I have more information on my pin. Scroll down. Let me see as well. Yeah, and I show you in every generation 2 from generation 1 fusion together and become the stronger one. My roadmap is generation 1 have only 100 pieces, and generation 2 have only 200, and generation 3 more special, have generation 2 fusion with Generation 2 or Generation 2 fusion with Generation 1 become Generation T. I will release only 300 pieces. So all of my collection have only 600. This is that's all of my roadmap and my background story. Hope you enjoy my journey and support me as well. Thanks for having me.
Okay. All right. What do you think? Lily? Oh, okay. Good team. Okay, go ahead.
Go on, Lily.
No, it's okay, T. Go.
I mean, I just wanted to say, I mean, for me, for the beginning, I'll just break on the beginning and then anyone else can take over. But I just want to say that the beginning drew my attention because you were literally very natural in your normal set and not trying to be too overly, professional in that sense. Not that professionalism is a bad thing, but I immediately felt like a personal connection with whatever you were about to say. So for me, if that was a strategy or if that was just done unintentionally, it's worked because it's actually it made me interested in what you had to say. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
And I present too fast or not?
What did you say? Sorry.
Your page was okay.
I present my collection too fast or too slow or something like that.
I'll let Lily carry on from here.
I'm sorry, T. Right. So I thought your pacing was very good. The thing about it is, again, always focus on pronunciation because you're speaking a foreign language. I tried tried practicing Thai. It's very difficult. Okay. So I know that. I know it's difficult. So this is why I tell everyone, keep it very short. Keep it shorter than you're comfortable with. If you're comfortable with 100 words, make it 50. I know it's 50 words are too short, obviously, for your presentation. But remember, you're not doing an exam, right? You're trying to get people interested enough to check out your project for themselves. So if you're trying to get everyone, this is for everyone listening. So if you're trying to get everyone to understand everything about the project and then buy, it's strategy-wise, people actually want to find out for themselves, right? So what I suggest is, again, try to think about the things that people would become interested in so that they will then start asking you questions. So one more tip. Try to think of some questions that your customers would ask you. Think about the first question they'd ask, the next question, and next question. And then give your presentation in the sense that you're answering questions. Because if your customers are asking you questions, or if your potential collectors are asking you questions about the project, they are more likely to become interested in what you have to say after. So if you give them too much information, they don't know what to ask because you've said a lot and they can't catch one point. So always speak a little bit, give a break, speak a little bit, change the subject, to change to a different topic, but not too much in one sitting, right? So there's a lot obviously to say, but I think everybody needs to get comfortable speaking less. Okay, it's not that your English is bad or it's really good. It has nothing to do with good or bad. It's to do with what's effective. And when people are listening, we don't know when you're going to get to the end of the presentation. So we don't know what to catch. And our minds work in actually kind of reverse mode. So we need to hear the end of your presentation and then go back to what you said in the beginning to see if we're interested in hearing more, which is why you take breaks and you speak slowly. All right. I may have some more points later, but let's stop here for now. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you. Thank for your suggestion.
Okay, Burr.
Yeah, definitely something I wanted to add to that is, when you're presenting, especially in this, this new generations, the attention span is very short. You want to, before you present anything, this is for everyone. Like when you go and pick out key points that are attention grabbers. That you can definitely that way you can grab their attention in the beginning, explain a little bit, and then kind of just try to let them recollect their thoughts and move on to the next key point that's an attention grabbers, and that way you can kind of give out enough information to get their attention and to get their curiosity going, so that way they go and do their own research and go and dive deep into your project on their own. I think that's like the key thing is just to grab their attention enough to where they're curious, and once when somebody's curious about what you're doing, they will go do more research on it. You don't have to explain everything, and I think that's a really good way to get people involved. Just get their attention, hit those key points, and that way they can go and research themselves, and the act of them going there, it's their attention span is going to be a little longer because they're already interested and they want to educate themselves a little more on your project.
Nice, thank you. Okay, cool, Pratt, please wrap up.
ก็สำหรับคุณเต้นะคะคอมเมนต์ที่ทั้ง3คนให้ก็คือพูดเป็นธรรมชาติมันดูแบบว่าไม่เป็นทางการเกินไปทำให้คนฟังเข้าถึงคุณเต้ได้ง่ายแล้วก็ทั้ง3คนเน้นนะคะว่าเรื่องการออกเสียงค่ะก็ควรจะออกเสียงให้ชัดๆเพราะว่าคนฟังที่เป็นชาวต่างชาติอะไรเงี้ยพอเขาฟังแบบไม่เข้าใจเงี้ยความจดจ่อที่จะฟังเรื่องของโปรเจกต์ต่อก็อาจจะน้อยลงแล้วก็อีก point นึงที่ทั้ง3คนน่าจะเห็นตรงกันก็คือเวลาเล่าเรื่องค่ะเราต้องทำให้สั้นแล้วก็กระชับพูดถึง key point แต่ว่าเราไม่จำเป็นต้องพูดรายละเอียดทั้งหมดของโปรเจกต์เราเพราะว่าการที่เราเหมือนฮุกเข้าไปแบบว่าสั้นๆนะคะมันจะทำให้คนที่ฟังอยู่เกิดคำถามแล้วพอเขาถามออกมาการที่เราตอบที่มันเกี่ยวกับโปรเจกต์นั้นนะคะคำตอบของเราอาจจะดึงความสนใจของคนฟังอื่นๆรวมถึงคนถามได้มากกว่าการที่เราแบบว่าพูดพรีเซนต์ยาวๆต่อไปเรื่อยๆค่ะ
เยี่ยมเลยครับครูแพทขอบคุณมากครับ
ขอบคุณครับ
Okay, so next is คุณปุ้นโอเคน้องปุ้นโอเค
Yeah.
Okay.
So let I introduce myself. My name is Pirun, and I come from Thailand. My work is charcoal collection. I do it on OpenSea, and they have 100 pieces, and I try to post it on the Twitter day by day, piece by piece. Yeah. Talk about my work. When I do my work, I do on the paper, and I scan to the computer. And when I do it, my work is just like impressionism or abstract. And when I do, I just do what I feel and do what I want to do. Yeah. I didn't think anything. Yeah. So talk about my promote plan. I'm trying to post day by day that I say, and try to follow some other artists, NFT or other artists that I like, and retweet them and collab with other artists, and try to go into the community. And on Instagram, I post not only my NFT but my lifestyle, my work, and I just think that it was myself, that people can get into me and understand me more. So no matter people will like my work or not, but it's okay because I can't control their mind. But I can make people see my work more and more. And that's the goal of my promote plan. I think I didn't need the quickly, but in long term, I think people will see me. Thank you for listening, and thank you for this page so much.
All right. Okay. Who would like to comment first? Lily or T or Kun Burr? Hi, are you guys there? Are there? Oops. Have I lost? Get it again. Hi, Lily. Oh, Kun T. Okay. Yeah, please.
No, I was just going to give another person a chance to speak because I thought I had spoken the last 2 times, but I don't think. I can't really. I think everyone's. I don't know what's going on, but I tried to come on and off, and it kept flicking off. So there's probably something there. Yeah, I was okay with that. I think I just want a bit more engagement would do me a lot of good. Maybe adding a bit of I mean, naturally, you could get me with comic relief, but I understand there's language barriers and stuff. But for me, just a bit more engagement and just be more eager to draw. I wasn't so drawn, so there should be some element that draws be a bit more. Look at your audience, sort of see how you can draw them in, what you can use to suckle them in and stuff. And I feel that's my perspective. I wouldn't comment on something that I wasn't drawn, but I mean, it's good. It's always good to come in with a bit of a nudge. But I think you should also work on a bit of confidence so that you can convince me that you're convinced that of what you're telling me. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, thank you.
I don't know if Burr and Lily are still with us.
Okay, so are you okay, Burr? Is it you have a problem with the mic? Who would like to comment next? Can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me? My Discord is glitched.
Good. Perfect now. Sorry. Yeah, now it's perfect.
Okay. So, I think you doing this art, you should definitely try to convey some more emotional attachment towards it. It kind of sounded like you're almost disinterested. I get that, like you doing this abstract art, it's different and it's a different mindset, but you want to convey a little more emotion and attachment behind your words, definitely, and try to convey some type of a little bit more about your story, and maybe share like a little bit about the background to what got you to start doing this art, just to go into so can we mute Axie Gamer? Axie Gamer, can you please mute?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
I muted him. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, so basically, like, you want to draw people in and get their attention better. I think you should definitely write down a little bit and practice telling your story a little more, getting people interested on you and how you came to this form of art. And I think that will be let your listeners and your audience connect with you a little more. That's like one thing that draws me into projects that are straight up art, especially things that are abstract and things that people might not see in the same light, depending on what their imagination is that connection with the artist. Definitely that's a key selling point is like for a collector like me, like even if at first really like connect with the art after maybe listening and speaking to the person presenting and them giving a little more backstory on themselves and the path that got them started on creating this type of art. It'll intrigue me more and definitely get me to want to dive deeper into that and that story.
Thank you very much.
All right. Okay, so Lily?
Lily, are you with us? I think we may have lost Lily.
Let's see. Is that no? It's, yeah, we might lost Lily. Okay, so let's Krupat summarize first, and then we might got Lily back. Okay, Krupat, please.
ค่ะสำหรับของน้องปุ้นก็ทั้งสองคนแนะนำให้เพิ่มความมั่นใจในการพูดถึงโปรเจกต์ตัวเองให้มากขึ้นแล้วก็อาจจะเพิ่มประโยคที่โน้มน้าวคนฟังอะค่ะให้อยากที่จะค้นหาหรือเกี่ยวกับโปรเจกต์หรือว่างานของน้องปุ้นแบบมากขึ้นแล้วก็อาจจะเพิ่มการเล่าถึงเบื้องหลังอะค่ะว่าทำไมถึงมาเป็นงานชิ้นนี้หรือว่าทำไมถึงมาเป็นโปรเจกต์นี้เพื่อเพิ่มการเชื่อมโยงระหว่างคนฟังกับศิลปินอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะมันก็จะนำไปสู่แบบว่าการค้นหาเพิ่มเติมเกี่ยวกับตัวศิลปินหรือชิ้นงานแล้วก็นำไปสู่การซื้อชิ้นงานได้ค่ะ
Okay, alright, perfect. งานเป็น abstract art นะครับต้องเน้นตัวเองหรือว่าเน้นพูดเกี่ยวกับตัวงานอะไรประมาณนี้เนาะเพื่อที่จะให้มีความน่าสนใจอะไรอย่างเงี้ยOkay, so next is let's see who Kun and then Kun Papa Lalong. Are you ready?
Hi.
Okay.
Yep.
Go. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Perfect. Please go ahead.
Okay. Hello everyone. Yep. You can call me Papa. Yeah. Apakil is my project, and you might wanna know what Apakil is. Let me tell you the story. Okay. Listen. Once upon a time, people must survive from the global warming. They have found a new planet. Noah's spaceship took animals including horse and alpaca. Immediately, some accident happened when they arrived on the Finya mountain, which made people and some animals die. Only horse and alpaca have survived, become a new species on Finya mountain. They call the new species is Apaki. Yeah, that is a short story from my collection. As you can see my collection, they are look bright and colorful. They look kindly and friendly with the people. Due to I have created Apaki for my daughter, I need her learn to know a mind of people and know how different who is a good person, who is a bad person from my experiential. I put it in my art piece. Yeah, by the way, on my marketing plan, I have planned to make unique 500 of them in my. It is one by one hand drawing. And when 50% of them can be sold. I will have giveaway product to all my holders, which are membership card of Vinya Mountain Club. Yeah. My holder will get soft and fluffy carpet or doll when they join special activities. When all of my items are sold, next step I will make the art. And the new season I will be make Upper season 2 or cartoon book for kids, something like that. Finish. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes. So I think you started out very strong, and as you went on, your energy kind of died down a little bit. You caught my attention in the beginning and started losing it towards the end. So I think definitely you just need to the way you started out answering questions. I think you wanna come up with a few more questions you think the audience will want to be asking, and then go ahead throughout your presentation and hit those key points. So go ahead and capture their attention.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. คุณที or Lily? Are you with us?
Hiya. Yeah, so I'm here. I just wanted to say I do agree with what Burr's saying. You did capture my attention at the beginning, but towards the end, you lost it, but you were still conveying a strong message. So I think your enthusiasm was no longer matching the message you were trying to convey. So you know exactly what you're saying. You just need to basically keep the consistency in terms of the boldness. Because if you sound confident, I will be confident in me trying to come into what you're trying to tell me. So I mean, that's the only thing for me. That's the only question mark I've got. Just maintain the same level of consistency from the beginning to the end. But the message you're trying to convey, it's clear, it's concise, precise, and you're basically, you will say listing exactly what you're going to do for those who come into projects and stuff. So that's concise message. Just do it with a bit more oomph. That's basically it.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Lily, are you with us? Lily?
I think Lily is gone. I think she's having connection
okay.
issues because I've been having connection issues as well. But just to touch on that again,
Okay.
definitely like a way to be able to convey the same type of energy is to practice more. Practice on your presentation. Practice on conveying that confidence more. That way you can carry that confidence throughout your presentation, because you definitely started very strong and captured my attention, but I feel like your energy decreased as the went on, and I think that's a key factor. Is you always want to keep the same energy, maybe towards the end even give it a little more oomph.
Nice.
That's about it.
Okay. Great. Thanks for comment.
Nice. Okay, Kru Pat, can you wrap up?
สำหรับคุณลองนะคะก็คือทั้งสองคนบอกว่าตอนเปิดแบบว่าเปิดได้ดีเลยค่ะแบบว่าเปิดด้วยความแบบน่าสนใจก็แบบทำให้ดึงดูดความสนใจของคนฟังได้แต่ว่าในระหว่างทางที่พูดไปอะไรเงี้ยมันอาจจะมีแบบว่าการดรอปความมั่นใจลงไปบ้างอะไรเงี้ยค่ะเขาก็เลยแนะนำว่าเนี่ยเราจะต้องแบบดึงความมั่นใจของเราแบบตั้งแต่ต้นจนจบเพื่อให้แบบว่าถ้าเรารู้สึกมั่นใจคนฟังก็จะรู้สึกมั่นใจแล้วก็แบบอยากไปตามซื้องานของเราประมาณนี้ค่ะ
โอเคขอบคุณมาก
โอเคครับขอบคุณมากครับ
โอเคครับคนต่อไป next is Lin sorry Lin rap right okay please go ahead Lin rap
Lin Wap.
Lin.
Lin Wap.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Hello everyone. I am replacing Miss Muffin. She got sick. Thanks for the opportunity. Okay. My name is Lin Wap from Thailand. Today I wanna talk about my new collection named Baby Doji. This collection separated from the Doji collection. Now sold on OpenSea. Doji has a concept that leaves some space for imagination, such as no face or no color. So, what kind of doji do you like? I feel some space for you. Let's see in Baby Doji. This collection will donate 10% to orphans and to my sister's surgery and medicine costs. My sister has incomplete chromosomes, need to see a doctor and have surgery every 2 years. The Baby Doji project is a random generate profile for 1K item. The first 100 items have been minted on the Ethereum chain, and it has success by my collector to change to the Polygon to avoid the high gas cost. Now I sold for 0.0099 ETH per each, and we'll have giveaway soon. Please follow my Twitter for news. This project I do alone by drawing in my phone. I still need everyone's advice and support. Please push NFT community and help the world together. Baby, help baby. Thank you.
Okay.
You can see my Twitter is a new account. Okay, but you can follow and talk to me in my DM.
Okay, I follow.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. So, anyone would like to comment first?
Yeah. So, I think you definitely need to work on grabbing the listener's attention a little more, and putting a little more emotion into that. I also think that, since you brought up orphanage, maybe why donating 10% to the orphanage, give a little backstory on that, and maybe share a story that connects you to that. Like if you had someone close to you that was an orphan, or if you were orphans yourselves, I think that will definitely convey a lot of emotion and hook your listeners in and give them that deeper connection that they feel like, the way they feel a little more connected with you and want to invest in your project, and just touch a little bit more on the why you chose the charity side and that specific charity. If you're gonna touch on the fact of the 20% being donated for your sister to get help and medical help, maybe use that fact and explain a little bit more on the backstory on her issue and some of the issues you guys have had, and then anything else to add to that?
I know. I think you've touched on it all, to be fair. I think it's just, I needed, obviously I understand social impact, so I didn't feel that as a social impact. It just sounded quite scripted. And the problem with that, you should just, it's okay to express your emotions through your story. It is your story. It's okay. You don't have to you can't be professional with something that is that's sentimental to you.
I don't think people want to hear
I-
professionalism if you're going to be sentimental. To be honest, they want to hear emotion.
Yes, of course, yes, and I think that's where it is. It just needs to be a bit more personal. I yeah, and obviously often like it wasn't emotional enough to it didn't draw me for someone who understands that space as well. So I think that's all. It's okay to just tell your story. You don't have to impress anyone. You just have to be yourself, and likelihood is that yourself will basically take you to where you need to go.
Yeah, definitely. I think what kind of like stopped my attention span in the tracks was you started speaking about charity and orphanages and getting help, and the issue that I had was there was a complete emotional disconnect from your words and you. I think you definitely need that emotion and share that backstory for people to be able to connect to you as a on a different level, because if you're going to speak on something like that and orphans and charities and helping family in a tough situation, it becomes more about that story now and less about the project. They want to we want to know like that backstory. It's very, very key if you're going to be talking about anything like this.
All right. Lily, are you back? Okay, if not, Kupat, can you wrap up?
สำหรับคุณหลินแรปนะคะก็ทั้งสองคนบอกว่าควรจะเพิ่มการคำพูดที่มันดึงดูดความสนใจมากกว่านี้นะคะแล้วก็อาจจะเพิ่มเรื่องราวเกี่ยวกับน้องที่มันแบบเชื่อมโยงเกี่ยวกับโปรเจกต์เชื่อมโยงเกี่ยวกับศิลปินทำไมถึงเลือกบริจาคให้องค์กรนี้เพราะอะไรอะไรเงี้ยค่ะอธิบายเพิ่มเติมใส่ความเป็นตัวของตัวเองลงไปใส่แบบเรื่องส่วนตัวลงไปได้นะคะแต่ว่าควรจะเพิ่มว่ามันเชื่อมโยงกับงานกับโปรเจกต์ของเรายังไงอะไรเงี้ยค่ะเพิ่มแบบคอนเนคชั่นระหว่างเรื่องส่วนตัวของเราใส่อิโมชันอะไรอย่างงี้ได้แต่ว่าให้มันไปเชื่อมโยงกับโปรเจกต์ของเราด้วยก็จะทำให้คนฟังแบบว่าสนใจมากขึ้นค่ะ
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Kupat. Next is.
Thank you. I will take your advice to next time. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you for that.
Okay. Next is Dax. Dax. All right. Are you ready, Dax? Where are you? Dax. Okay, I didn't see. If not, it's gonna be the next one is Nai, right? Nong Nai, are you ready? And put the Twitter on the text for voice room, and then come to speak up. Nong Nai put เอาไปวางได้เลยครับ and for other people who would like to do the pitch, I think we could do like couple more, like 2 or 3. You can put on the text for voice room, and then Nong Nai, where is your tweet? Okay, you have to leave. All right. Anyone would like to pitch? If you want, we can do maybe 1 or 2. Put your Twitter in the text for voice room. We can accept maybe 1 or 2. If not, we gonna let our host speak a bit about this. Burr, does Lily gonna come back soon?
No idea. I think she's having connection issues because I can't contact her anywhere right now.
Yeah, I text her. She didn't reply me. Right. Okay, so thank you guys so much for today. I think we learned a lot. I have a lot of like good point as well that like I'm gonna improve my pitch in the future too. And do you guys have like any project or anything that you would like to talk about, or what is your, do you guys usually host any space that you would like to promote? Please put that on the text for voice room. It's above the let's speak English, and then I'm gonna let you guys talk about it if you want to. What do you think, Burr and Kunti? And Lily, I'm not sure if you come back, just open up your mic. Okay. Yep. Or do you want me to put your Twitter, right? And then sorry.
Yeah, so I host a lot, like a lot. I'm usually on for at least 20 hours a day, if not more.
Wow. 20 hours.
Usually I'm hosting, sometimes I host like 24/7 for a few days straight. So it's like we have a lot of community members that, you know, are definitely very helpful. You know, our community that I've grown is here to help each other grow. We're here to help each other learn and understand what's going on in the community, and keep our lights on the pulse of the community and how things are progressing. We speak about a lot of things, including NFTs, but it's usually, you know, we go from NFTs to cryptocurrency, and decentralized finance. We try to educate everyone possible, especially on the NFT world. It's very, you know, new, and there's a lot of ways that, you know, you need to protect yourself in. There's a lot of things you need to understand, and I think that us spreading that knowledge is definitely key.
Right. Thank you so much for coming to join today. So it's like if anybody would like to practice or like to contact, you guys can follow at BURR_69, right? I put in the text for voice room. So if you host anything, like people can see it here, right? Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah. And then, you know, like, we're open to everyone coming in. If you ever have any questions or anything like that, or you want feedback on anything, you know, always feel free to come in. And if you're, you know, maybe having a little bit of trouble trying to figure out where you should lead your direction, and maybe a little bit better on the wording for English, you know, I'm Thai, so I can understand Thai. My speaking is a little bit rusty. I don't really speak Thai that much. But I can definitely understand and you know, help you guys maybe structure your wordings a little better for your presentations, and be able to bring those verbs forward, and you know, structure your sentences to where you can capture your audience better and convey the emotion and convey your story that you're trying to tell better. So always feel free to, you know, come in and join, or even just if you want to just listen while you're working or whatever. Just come in and listen. We give out a lot of information, and you know, we just try to educate the people in general. So
nice, thank you. Group Pat, can you translate and about like what Burr do, and then yeah.
อ๋อก็คุณเบอร์ใน Twitter นะคะไปติดตามได้คือเขาก็จะเหมือนสร้างคอมมูนิตี้อะค่ะที่แบบช่วยเหลือข่าวสารข้อมูลเกี่ยวกับ NFT เกี่ยวกับเรื่องอื่นๆด้วยนะคะที่เป็นแบบคริปโตที่เกี่ยวกับคริปโตอะไรประมาณเนี้ยค่ะก็สามารถเข้าไปถามเข้าไปพูดคุยกับเขาได้หรือถ้าเกิดมีปัญหาเรื่องภาษาอังกฤษอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะเขาบอกว่าเขาฟังไทยออกนะคะก็เขาก็จะสามารถแบบช่วยได้นะคะหรือว่าทิศทางของโปรเจกต์อะไรอย่างเงี้ยเขาก็ยินดีช่วยค่ะ
Okay, perfect. All right, Kun T, do you have anything?
Hi guys, I just wanted to say I just want to say, I do wish you guys all the best, and I'm mostly in Burr space, to be fair. I'm on Twitter, NFT by T, but yeah, I'm mostly in Burr space. You pretty much catch me in the same space as Burr, so yeah, just coming in, and you pretty much understand. It's more, he's really helped me a lot. And sorry, I'm just out at the moment, but yeah, he's really helped me a lot, and I think a lot of you will benefit from being in Burr space. So please do come along, and yeah, we're like a family, so it goes beyond the pitching. It's more learning and taking it all in. So yeah, I look forward to having some of you guys around and actually getting to know you guys a bit more.
Right, thanks. Could Pat, can you talk a bit?
ค่ะก็คล้ายๆกันนะคะก็คือคุณทีเขาก็สร้างคอมมูนิตี้กับคุณเบอร์เนี่ยแหละคือช่วยกันคุณทีก็ได้รับคำแนะนำจากคุณเบอร์มาเหมือนกันแล้วก็เหมือนกับไปช่วยกันสร้างคอมมูนิตี้เรียนรู้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยนะคะมันอาจจะไม่ใช่แค่เหมือนแบบการไปพิชขายโปรเจกต์อย่างเดียวแต่ว่าทุกคนแบบว่าช่วยกันสร้างคอมมูนิตี้หรือว่าเรียนรู้ไปด้วยกันนะคะ
โอเคแล้วก็คนสุดท้ายคุณลิลลี่ก็ไม่รู้อาจจะสัญญาณไม่ดีนะครับก็เดี๋ยวทั้ง3คนเนี่ย
Yeah, I think she's having bad issues. But something I wanted to add, I think one thing that really is going to help with your project is a lot of people are making things right now, making projects. There's a lot of new things coming out, and especially coming from the Thai community and stuff. You want to be come and just connect, come make friends, and that's you making friends in different spaces and joining different communities and just letting them know about you instead of coming out and just trying to sell in the beginning. Try to have a real life conversation with people, figure out what they're about, let them know a little bit about what you're about. That most times makes me, like, as I'm talking to you and figuring out who you are and what you're about, and I'm sharing a little bit about myself, it makes me want to, like, without even you asking, I'm curious, I'm looking, are you working on something? Like, what are you, I want to know more. So I'll end up clicking on your page while we're talking about, life in general or anything. And then I'll ask you, hey, like, I see you have a project, you haven't brought it up. And that, me asking you is already me being interested, without you having to come and pitch and come, because that's in my experience, it's you're really gonna have to grab the audience, and you're really gonna have to grab people if you're just gonna come in and pitch right away. I get there's pitching rooms and there's rooms for that. There's a lot of rooms that are just communities, and if you go make friends, you're gonna slowly build a community around yourself, and a good support group all throughout the world through Twitter, and be able to have them, speak well about your project as well and get word out there, and have that exponentially grow.
Right, good closing. Thank you. Could Pat, can you help us translate?
ค่ะก็คุณเบอร์เขาบอกว่าปัจจุบันแบบว่ามันมีโปรเจกต์แบบมากมายเลยค่ะที่แบบว่าทุกคนก็แบบทำโปรเจกต์ออกมาขายใช่ไหมคะคำแนะนำก็คือบางทีเราอาจจะไม่ได้ตรงไปเข้าสเปซเพื่อแบบว่าพิชชิ่งหรือว่าใครอย่างเดียวเราอาจจะลองเข้าไปหาคอมมูนิตี้ทำความรู้จักหาเพื่อนก่อนสร้างบทสนทนาทำความรู้จักกันมากขึ้นอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะแล้วก็คนที่เป็นเพื่อนเราอะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะบางทีเขาก็อาจจะแบบว่าอยากรู้ว่าเราเป็นใครอยากรู้จักตัวตนเรามากขึ้นก็คลิกเข้าไปดูในโปรไฟล์เรานั้นนะคะเขาก็อาจจะเห็นงานของเราแล้วก็อาจจะสนใจมันก็นำไปสู่การที่เราจะพิชขายงานแล้วก็แบบขายงานได้อะไรอย่างเงี้ยค่ะก็แนะนำให้เริ่มจากการสร้างเพื่อนหาคอมมูนิตี้สร้างเพื่อนใหม่ๆก่อนอาจจะแล้วค่อยไปคิดถึงเรื่องการพิชการขายงานอะไรอย่างเงี้ยทีหลังอะไรเงี้ยค่ะ
Okay, thank you, Pat. Thank you, everyone. I think we have some time, a bit, not like too much, but anyone would like to have a question to ask our host. มีใครอยากจะถามอะไรไหมครับเอาภาษาไทยหรือภาษาอังกฤษก็ได้แล้วเดี๋ยวจะช่วยแปลให้ถ้าจะนั่น anyone have question and then yeah, please feel free to ask. Okay. So if not, okay, Burr, yes, please.
I was just gonna reinforce that and say, yeah, just feel free to come up and ask English, Thai, just this is the time. If you have any questions or just want to, get some criticism, constructive criticism, recommend coming up and asking it. You're not gonna progress without getting that constructive criticism.
โอเคก็ใครจะถามก็ได้นะครับหรือว่าจะเข้าไปจอยในไป follow เขาแล้วก็เดี๋ยวเวลาเขามีกิจกรรมมีอีเวนต์อะไรเงี้ยครับก็เข้าไปได้เลยเนาะเขาก็ไม่ค่อนข้างที่จะเป็นมิตรเนาะ friendly ไม่ได้ดุร้ายอะไรนะครับผมโอเคสุดท้ายแล้วมีใครไหมครับถ้าไม่มีเดี๋ยวจะปิดแล้วเนาะมีไหมเอ่ยOkay, so thank you so much, Burr, Kunti, and Lily. Thank you for today, and I think in the future, it's very helpful today. I learned a lot too, and I believe like a lot of many people learn it. So yeah, we are happy to have you guys, and we hope to join and know you as a friend more, not like just we like make a connection and then like we could talk about deeper in detail and things. All right, so thank you guys for joining us today, and thank you for you guys too to practice and learn for today. All right, okay, so good night soon and have a good day. Anyone would like to say anything? น้องเต้มีอะไรพูดหน่อยไหมพูดปิดหน่อยน้องเต้ได้ยินปะ
All right. Thanks for having me today. Like you said, I learned a lot from today and I have more confidence to join the space in Twitter for now. So I will keep practicing for the next step of my collection and join for the next space for the more international. This is a very good practice for me today. Thanks everyone come to advising.
Okay.
Very useful. Thank you.
คุณดักได้ยินไหมได้ที่เห็นที่มาฟังอะไรอย่างนี้มีอะไรจะคอมเมนต์ไหมครับคุณดักได้ยินหรือเปล่าเลย
ก็ได้ยินค่ะฟังตลอดแต่ก็ทั้ง3ท่านน่าจะพูดไปหมดแล้วแหละแล้วมันก็ครบทุกอย่างสนุกมากครับ
ขอบคุณครับโอเคคนที่พิชเอาคุณควันหลงไหมคุณควันหลงพูดหน่อยก็ได้ภาษาอังกฤษก็ได้ให้โฮสต์ได้ยินด้วยคุณควันหลงมีอะไรจะพูดเชิญครับ
Okay, thank you all of you guys. I get a lot of knowledge. Thank you for sharing your knowledge to us. Okay.
Alright. น้องริวอยู่ไหมน้องริวช่วยเม้นปิดสุดท้ายเลยก็ได้ฟังอยู่ใช่ไหมอะไรครับผมภาษาอังกฤษก็ได้
So thank you all of you for coming and having fun today. I think we all must have one way or another of receiving good feedback and positive feedback, which can be evolved in our next pitching to make it even better and better. And maybe some of you might have not enough word choice or don't know how to say some words or some phrase. It's okay. We can keep practicing, and I hope one day you guys will be able to sell your own project.
Right. Okay. So for those of you guys, please go and follow our host Twitter. You see in the text for voice room, and in the future you can go and practice your pitching connection. The connection in the Twitter, you can learn it more. Maybe the direction that you're gonna go. Tomorrow I'm gonna announce more about the second of our contest. The first contest we got Kun Nong Wolf, right, who won. And you guys can see in the STU contest room for the artwork that we have. And the next contest gonna be, you can put the main story. You can see the main NFT story room, and you can join. Even you are not good at art, you can make a story. Roughly, we're gonna give this time maybe not like a money, but we're gonna let you choose the character. We're gonna give away 3 characters from our STU, and the one who won first gonna be choose the first, and the second gonna choose the second, and the third gonna choose our next drop. All right. So thank you guys for joining, and good night soon. Now it's 9:45 p.m. in Thailand. Thank you, Kun Burr. Thank you, Kun T, and thank you, Kun Lily, and thank you, everyone.
Now she's back. Wow, Lily.
Hi, Lily.
Oh, you think you're smooth, huh?
Do you have
All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Go ahead, Lily. Say something.
Right. I was just going to say that when you're making your presentations, it's very important to practice by yourself and pay attention to what it sounds like when you're speaking, and make sure that when you're talking, you try to get people to understand the feeling that you're trying to convey with your story. And of course, you want them to feel something, and you want them to become curious. So always bring the most interesting information first, and don't be afraid to invite people to check things, listen more, check here, read this, or something like that. Thank you.
Thank you. And do you have a project you would like to share about yourself or anything? Because we already said about that. So I'm gonna share my screen, and then you can.
My project. I have so many projects, but just a second. Actually, at the moment, I'm producing an album of classical music, and I have something on my actually, it's not on YouTube, it's on Vimeo. I'm going to release it on Vimeo because I actually wanted to have a smooth presentation without any ads. So I published a teaser for that project. It's not for sale. It's free for creators and artists, writers, anyone who likes to. So you guys, when you're creating your NFT art, you can listen to the music and feel refreshed. I will. Do I have to pin it on top of here or something like that?
Yeah, I put your Twitter in the text for voice room and tell people to follow. So I think they can know your news by follow you, right?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yes, they can do that.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So again, please follow our 3 of our hosts, so we can follow them when they have activity, and then can learn more and make a connection. All right. So thank you guys for today, and then we gonna hope we can be your friend and we can learn more. All right. Thank you. And good night. And I'm not sure, you are in Japan, right, Lily?
That's correct.
Yeah, that's even later. How about you guys, Burr and Kunti?
I'm in the U.S. on the west side, California.
Oh, okay. So that's morning, right? Maybe that's what time is it there?
7:30 in the morning.
Okay. Sorry to wake you up early. And
it's my fault.
Sorry,
oh man, Lily had me ready at 4 a.m. So
oh my god,
she didn't even let me sleep.
And Kunti?
And I'm in the UK. Yeah, I'm in the UK.
Okay. Right. We are from other part around the world. Okay, so see you guys in the Twitter space. I think from today, like our STU gonna join you guys more. Okay, all right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say I'll be hosting a space all day, probably all night too. So you guys can go ahead and come join. You know, come hang out, come make some friends, and just learn some stuff.
Okay.
If you ever have you guys have any questions throughout the day, come and ask for sure.
And you don't bite, right? We have a joke in Thailand that like you don't bite.
Sometimes.
He bite.
He bite. Okay, just make sure you have a vaccine. No, I'm kidding. All right, okay, guys. Good night and have a nice day for the people who are like in California and in the UK. All right, thank you and see you around. Thank you. Good night. Bye. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.